Thank you for having me. I wasn't expecting that I'd be able to get a reading so soon. Usually I do it with one of my friends, but it's, I don't know. I feel both excited and nervous. Oh my god, I just realized what my fugi was. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind it.
Thank you.
You can change it if you want or leave it, you know.
Do you want me to keep it?
I don't care. I don't mind.
Okay, I'll keep it that way. I like going for this fugi because I feel like it's appropriate to be facing the person I'm talking to, you know what I mean?
Right. So, what would you like to know? Do you just want a general one, or we could do something specific?
Alright. I guess it's somewhat general, but I would like to know if I am going to be okay for this year. Yeah, that sounds pretty general, but I don't know.
Okay.
I always get that nervous feeling that I go into a year and something crazy is gonna happen, so I hope that's not the case.
General is fine, so we can go with that.
Okay, perfect. Let's go for it then. I'm like shaking.
Don't be nervous. The future always changes anyway, you know?
Fair, that is true. You know, the last time I ever got a reading was, I think it was before I came out into the world as a dinosaur. Yeah.
Well, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it has been. The timing of this is perfect because I don't know, like, even before you asked us, like, I had this, like, gut feeling that I really wanted a reading going into 2026 for some odd reason, so stars aligned.
So
Okay, all right.
we have Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is reversed, everything else is upright.
Alright, interesting. I feel like these are never cards I've gotten before.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't often get Ace of Swords also. It feels like in the past, I think especially in 2025, I think that you gained a lot of mental clarity on a lot of things. That stuff that maybe you didn't feel sure about or felt a little cloudy on became more clear to you throughout the year.
I can attest to that. Whew, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, it's like when a sword, literally, a sword cuts through like a fog or something. It reveals a lot of stuff. That's how it feels like. You ended up learning a lot of things that helped you realize stuff that you didn't realize before.
That's scary accurate. Very recent, actually, like literally end of the year type.
Yeah, and it feels close to the present, like the two cards, because 9 of Wands is like, it's like an uphill sort of situation, but it's also talking about the final push of something. So you've been working really hard, kind of I use the analogy of like pushing a boulder up a hill, and you're almost at the top. And I think having those moments of mental clarity is helping you push a little faster to get to the top of where you need to be. And so whatever you've been working on that you feel like has been in the works for a while and that you've been working towards, I think it will soon reach its finale.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, I think working hard all this time, you'll be rewarded and you'll be able to finally have a moment of relaxation. Whatever you have been pushing towards for a while, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the wait.
Okay, that's good to know.
Because this card also represents or talks about like persevering against the odds. Whatever has been stacked against you so far, you've been able to just power through. But I think something to be careful of is the 10 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Wands normally represents stagnation. And in my image, I guess also in the image on the screen, it shows somebody who's trying to hold and balance a lot of things at once and they're struggling.
Oh
so
my God.
a warning to be careful of taking too much responsibility of too many things, putting too many things on your plate, and you won't be able to balance everything all at once. You'll end up not being able to move at all, forward or backwards, because you've got all this stuff that you're holding on to. Even though you're working so hard on whatever you are working on now, you've got that boulder that you're rolling up a hill. Along the way, try not to add to that weight and take on too much stuff that you can't handle, because then at the end of the journey, when you're done rolling the boulder, you're not going to feel the fulfillment anymore because you've taken on too much stuff along the way.
That feels so uncanny because like I feel that going into 2026, I feel very ambitious about a lot of stuff. Like there's so many things I want to do, but at the same time, there's always that worry that when you put so much on your plate, you almost like lose balance of a lot of those things you set out to do, and then at the end you just like burn out, which I think is something I for sure need to be very careful of. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's good to be ambitious, but based on what I'm seeing, don't give in to all the ambition that you're feeling.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you for that reading. Damn, that was good.
Yay.
Oh my god. Lovely, lovely.
Oh, wait.
Is there more?
Wait a minute. Sorry. The universe has more to tell you, I guess.
Okay. What happened?
I was shuffling and a card popped out. The way I read is that if it pops out, it's like a sign from the universe saying like, hey, wait a minute, like look at me, look at this.
Okay. Ooh.
It's
What's
strength.
Oh.
I think it's a reminder for you, or like a highlight, I guess, for self-discipline and of course courage and strength to do the things that you want to do. I think it's like also just a reminder of like she's looking out for you. So I think strength will appear to you in a feminine energy in your life.
Ooh.
There's somebody around you that is a feminine energy that will be of great strength to you while you're going through things and working on whatever you're working on that is close to completion.
That is so interesting. I guess it's one of those things where I'm just gonna have to wait and see as the year goes on how that plays out. Huh.
Yeah.
Of all the cards to strength, align so perfectly with the other 3 cards that we just went through. That's crazy coincidence. Well, not coincidence, but I'm a big believer in destiny, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this all plays out.
Me too. Let me know.
We'll most certainly keep you updated.
Buy one, get one free?
You should do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Excited
Excited for what?
for talking to you. I know you've been going for a while now.
I have, but it's fun being able to read for people that I've never read for before, so it's nice and interesting.
I think the last time I had a reading was like probably like 2022.
Oh shit, that's so long ago.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get opportunities to like get a reading that often unless you're like pretty much looking for it, I guess.
Now that I'm here, you can ask me anytime.
Yippee! But yeah, you should definitely get one free.
But okay.
It's a steal.
It is a steal. What would you like to know?
Honestly, I want to know 2026 in general. Just basic. I also want to know if you get that one free, get one, buy one, get one free. You have to. How bad can these reads get?
How bad?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I guess if you hang around me long enough and watch me do readings, you might find out.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm expecting some really bad luck. I'm pretty unlucky.
No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna do 3 cards, past, present, future, but also a card popped out while I was shuffling. So I'm gonna take that into account as well.
Yes.
We have the Fool,
Of course.
Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, and then the card that popped out was King of Cups. And the Fool and Page of Swords was reversed. Everything else is upright. So
That must be good, right?
it's just a different meaning. It's not really a bad or good, in my opinion. What I'm feeling from this is that in the past, could be the past year also, is that maybe you took some risks that were not worth taking, and maybe made some decisions that didn't really result in what you wanted, but maybe overall for you it was more about the idea of even taking a risk to begin with. It feels more like maybe the outcome wasn't as relevant to you more so than the idea of going outside of your comfort zone and taking a risk, because maybe you don't really do that. You don't do it that much to begin with, so it was more about being uncomfortable.
Sounds about right.
Bringing that into the present for Page of Swords, it feels like, I think normally, it feels like normally you're able to have a vision and stick with it, but as of present, it feels that maybe something unexpected has happened that is making it hard for you to keep your vision steady. Normally, it feels like when you have something to say, you just say it, but it's a little bit harder to do that now because of whatever unexpected thing happening.
The cards are actually calling me out.
I feel like because of that, it's showing the possible future of Queen of Swords, which is somebody who has grown a lot and has become very knowledgeable and has a lot of wisdom, but it's at the cost of being perceived as cold and a little bit intimidating. And it feels like there's a possibility that this may happen throughout the year because of what's happening now. That although you will grow a lot and learn from things, it will affect the way that you present yourself and also the way that you treat other people. And I think that's why King of Cups popped out. It's a reminder to manage your emotions, a reminder to keep yourself grounded and keep your warmth and kindness and any gentleness that is in you amongst all of the chaos. It's a reminder to keep your relationships and people who are close to you close, because those are the people that matter the most to you and will be key for you to grow while keeping your warmth so that you don't end up becoming very cold and intimidating to others.
Interesting.
It feels like you started out being a little more free to now kind of starting to harden yourself a little bit, but the card's trying to remind you not to fully do that so that you can continue the freedom that you were feeling before, and maybe even revisiting the risk taking that you were doing to try and just get outside of the box.
Maybe some things to think about.
Keeping people that you're close to close so that you don't become a bitch.
I might be a little bit. No, it's happening. The prophecy.
I think that's all I'm getting.
Well, that was interesting, actually. Hitting some things from beginning to end. Something to keep in mind.
I hope that helped.
I guess, I mean, I'll obviously keep doing my thing, but also it's really good to have, like, you know, a different perspective, because there's sometimes that I just don't see the way I act or the way I do things, and other people do, right? And some people will not tell me about it. So I guess it's just something to look into and just have it in mind. Thank you, Key.
Of course. Let me know
Appreciate
anytime
it.
you want another one.